Morning. How are you? I have been up for hours and I still haven't bothered doing my hair. It has been a crazy 48 hours. How have you been? Can you believe I'm up? Let's see if you can see outside of where I am. The moment I went live, all sorts of geese and birds started just making noises. So it has been a weird 24 hours at minimum. And the only joke I can make is Mercury retrograde has definitely begun. We're only in the shadow and I'm already like, what the fuck? So right now I'm in New Jersey. I'm in a hotel room. And this is my second hotel room since I've arrived. And just getting here was freaking crazy. So I live in New York, and I left yesterday to get here. And while driving on the highway, trying to get to the Throgs Neck Bridge, I had a guy pull up in a SUV next to me and be like, roll down the window, roll down the window. I was trying to figure out, like, is he trying to, like, merge? So I rolled down the window. And he starts yelling numbers at me. 917. I'm like, what? He's like, don't you want my phone number? And I'm like, no. And I roll up the window. I just start driving. Because that fucking scared the shit out of me. Now, I guess guys don't get it. That just demanding a woman roll down her window and then shouting your digits at her is not attractive. And my personality doesn't find that cute at all. Plus, it's not like he saw me and we were interacting on the road. So I don't know if it was like, let's see how many girls say yes while I'm out today. I don't know, but I hate all that shit. And it makes me very nervous because now I had to be stuck in traffic with this dude who really didn't give me a problem, but definitely startled me, especially since we're going 75 miles an hour. And then, bumper to bumper traffic because nobody knows how to drive properly on most of these roads. And everybody was super aggressive yesterday. So before that, I had tried to get a rent-a-SUV for all the film equipment. And I ordered it online through Avis. I show up to the place and they give me this long song and dance about how I can't get the truck and I shouldn't have done it online, this, that, and the other. And then they canceled my order. And now I have to dispute it with Avis online. So that's going to be a chore. But I'm not really upset about it. It's another one of those, like, obviously the universe was like, this will be better, just drive Sheila, which is my car. I named her Sheila. So that was a weird start to the day yesterday. Then getting here to the hotel/motel, I'm at a Days Inn, and usually they're very nice. And I ordered the room online. I think most of us order our rooms and everything online these days. I mean, I don't usually just call up a hotel in another state and do it that way. But they only had smoking rooms available. And I don't care, smoking, non-smoking, doesn't matter to me. I show up, and not only do they put me in this side building around the back with, like, no cameras and super seedy, like, 2000 motel days, like in the 2000s, the 1990s, the 2000s, when motels were, like, super shady. That's what this felt like a throwback. And, my room is literally behind the staircase for the second floor. And usually I'm not a picky bitch. I really couldn't give a fuck. I've slept in some very yucky places back in the day where it was like, I'll just wrap myself up in my own sheet and sleep. But I shouldn't have to do that anymore, especially if I'm paying for my room, right? So I was fine. I got in the room. I start looking around, and there's still like an unclean toilet. There are hairs stuck in the towels. Now, we could see what color my hair is. The hairs that were stuck in these towels I was supposed to clean my body with were black, okay? Definitely not mine. I didn't even go near this yet, right? There are bugs all over the bathroom floor. And there is a crackhead. I'm going to say crackhead because I'm not sure what drug she was on, but she had to have been on some kind of hella uppa, because from the moment I was in that room till this morning, the movement above me never stopped. She was stomping back and forth all night. Now, I didn't see the bugs until this morning. And I didn't see the hair and the towels until this morning, because it took me over 5 hours from Long Island to get to this Days Inn in New Jersey. It shouldn't have taken that long. It literally was just crazy traffic shit. And God knows what else. So not only did I not get to sleep because this woman was, and it was a woman because you could hear her stomping back and forth and then like yelling, crying, but you couldn't understand the words. So I got about 2.5 hours sleep, maybe 3. This woman is stomping above my head and wakes me up about 5:30 in the morning. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll try to like possibly get back to sleep. I turn the light on and there's all these bugs in the bathroom. I'm like, and I took videos. And I was just looking around like, I'm not even gonna try. I can't. So I had to pack everything up and go back to the main building and get a different room. And they moved me into the main building. And this one's so much better. So much better. But talk about another just wackadoodle moment on traveling alone, you know? I mean, guys, please learn this from me if you can, unless, you know, God is yelling in your ear, this is the one. Don't go yelling at a girl while she's driving, trying to yell your phone number at her. I mean, if there's a girl on this planet that found that attractive, please comment so I know. But I don't find that cute. I don't find that attractive. I thought the guy was trying to tell me, like, my tire was low or something, you know. I still have knots in my hair. I didn't even bother yet. And then to find out, he's like, I know you want my number. I was like, first of all, the arrogance and outrageousness of that is gross to me. Second of all, you don't even know who I am in any way, shape, or form, except that I have stickers on my car. Just looking at a girl in a car should not be enough for you to decide that you want to ask her out. Like, you should give a shit about substance, at least in my opinion. And I guess it's because I give a shit about substance. But more than anything else, scared the fuck out of me because I don't find any of that cute. I never did. I've had guys try to run me off the road on a highway to try to get, like, my number. And this is not me trying to be egotistical. It's just I think most guys play statistics. And the more girls they ask, the more likely that, you know, some girl will say yes. But you're scaring us, which is also cock-blocking your entire gender. Like, if you guys could just talk to your bros and learn better ways of interacting with us, you wouldn't have such a problem so often. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not trying to be a dick. But the amount of scary ways guys have, like, come up to me to try to, like, either sleep with me or get a date with me is unfortunate. And I just wish you guys could, like, find better ways. I don't really have an answer, but maybe something with, like, authenticity to it versus, like, roll down your window, here's my number. I just want to get to my location. And it's just weird because, like, I don't get asked out a lot, but, like, when it does, it's always, like, really bad ways. Like, on a highway. I don't want to say yes to some random dude that decides I must want his number when I couldn't even figure out what he looked like because I was trying not to slam into the car in front of me, thinking, you know, is a light out? Is my tire low? You know, whatever. So, and then to come to this hotel room and find bugs and stuff to start out my filming weekend has been a very interesting scenario. So I am wide awake, and may I just thank Dunkin' Donuts, Grubhub, and my delivery guy, because y'all saved the planet from my rage of lack of coffee. Because please look into your coffee makers when you get into your hotel rooms. Don't just assume you should pour water into those things. They're not usually clean. About 95% of the places I've stayed in the last 7 years, the coffee thing where the water normally is fucking disgusting, okay? Don't fucking drink something that has that in it, all right? Like, bring your own coffee pot if you really need to. I don't know. But anyway, so that has been the start of my adventure on filming this weekend. We have more filming going on for The Devil's Lettuce this weekend. We have some really exciting scenes coming up with Nelson Moss. He's one of the lead actors in the movie, so we're really excited about that. It's going to be some fun FX stuff too. Ooh, fake blood, you know I love it. So this is not getting me down. It's not bothering me. It's not something I haven't dealt with before. It's unfortunate to say I have rented rooms where there have been bugs in the hotel rooms way too many times. And every time it's just like, this is gross. I can't believe anybody would allow it. Like, so next Truthful Tuesday, I will tell you another tale about being alone and having to travel and what I've dealt with. This wasn't another Truthful Tuesday, I know, but I just had to bring up the craziness that's been going on because it's just, wow. But please look back into my stories because you'll see my Truthful Tuesday. It's a very interesting one, which has to do with the Pink Fountain Motel and how I nearly survived being killed by a serial killer. Well, you'll have to check it out. But, so yeah, please, all your good prayers and energy and wishes, please, considering we're filming during Mercury retrograde and COVID stuff. But everyone's safe, everyone's healthy, we're taking the precautions we need to take, and the movie is still coming out Friday the 13th, 2021, and I'm so excited for you to see this movie when it's done. I've been editing it throughout, and I am pretty freaking excited about what we've come up with and what we've been able to accomplish. And I play Detective Sampson in this one, and it's a fun little, like, boss bitch role. It's a little cameo of its own, but it was, you know, fun to do and be able to be a part of it in that aspect too. So please look for the Devil's Lettuce page on Instagram and Facebook. Check us out on IMDb. Just look up The Devil's Lettuce 2021. And thank you all for watching and supporting me and hearing my craziness that has been the last 24 hours. Lack of sleep has made Loren a little wacky-dacky. It'll be all right. I will just keep drinking coffee. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you are disaster-free. Stay safe. Please, please, please start taking D3 if you haven't. Look into it. It's literally a supplement which is water soluble, which means no matter how much you take, you can't get sick off of. And it helps your immune system. I've been taking it throughout this whole thing, and I haven't been sick at all, knock on wood. Wherever there might actually be real wood in this place. But I care about you guys, and I want everyone staying healthy, so Think about alkaline-based diets. Look into adding lemon to your water. I know it sounds crazy, but think of your body like a swimming pool. You have to put chemicals and stuff in your swimming pool to keep it nice and clean, right? Adding lemon to fix your pH balance so that it's alkaline actually helps your immune system as well. Sorry, the freaking ugly curtain keeps popping up. But it's not meant as a lecture. It's meant because I care, and it's one of the things that I do to stay healthy in my own way. And I just like sharing the information, hoping that I might be able to help somebody out there stay healthy and well as well. And I never want to share only good stuff where it feels like I'm fake in a way. So that's why I figured I would let you know about the bit of craziness that's been going on. Like Avis deciding I'm not allowed to have a car even though I rented it. And yes, the production team is making phone calls and it's being handled. And I drove Sheila. I love my Sheila, which is my car, obviously. But so we will be filming today with Nelson Moss for some scenes, and then we'll be getting some killer stuff done. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys. Bye.